So, uh, just if you just have a panic attacks because you have anxiety, what we talk to people who have anxiety disorders is to know your triggers. Because if you know your triggers, then you can kind of avoid your triggers. People who are overstimulating, you talked about how some people drain you. Those are people you need to take out of your life. You don't keep draining people in your life if they're causing you to have stress and breakouts.
Mhm.
And that's one thing, you have to know yourself. You have to sit down and be cognizant of, because you got to weigh it. Okay, I can keep this job, even jobs. There are some jobs, if you are at the point where I don't want to go in, these people getting on my nerves, I just can't do this today, then maybe you need to walk away.
Mm.
And I understand the lady said she wanted them to fire her because that way she could probably get benefits
Mhm. She can get unemployment.
as opposed to she just walks away.
But
You,
but going back to that, the pen, because I know somebody in my family who has them quite often, like at night, mostly at night, and they're sleeping, and then all of a sudden they think that they're having a heart attack. There's something going on in their mind, and I feel like they're trapped in their mind, and they just keep having them because they just refuse to.
is that really a panic attack? Because that's technically not how panic attacks happen.
How do they happen?
Not every night,
No, no,
and
not
it's
every. No, no, not every night. It happens
oh,
at night. Every time it happens is at night.
okay.
So yeah, like
Then
so.
something going on that's triggering.
Yeah,
Like, are they afraid? Were they ever broken in? Was there some violence involved with sleeping at night? Were they
yeah.
abandoned as a kid? It's really not that simple to just say it's because of this or that. You have to delve deep into what is that person thinking, because it's a perceived threat that
Yeah,
caused a panic attack. It's an
yeah.
uncontrollable
Right.
situation that they feel that they can't control. And then it goes into, and that's why the heartbeat. But there are medical conditions, there are other situations, there are foods that can precipitate the same type of symptoms.
Mm,
So you can't just sit back and say, oh, well, I'm having panic attacks. Well,
mm,
are you really? Is it your thyroid? Have you
mhm.
anybody ever looked at your thyroid? Are you having AFib? AFib is when your heart starts beating faster than it's supposed to be because there's something else in your heart that's sitting there telling it to beat faster than the normal node that tells it how fast to beat. There's like a alien in, I call it an alien, but we said it's an ectopic focus. So what it is, your heart beats as fast by there's a certain box that tells us how fast to beat, and it's related to hormones and everything. Then you can have like some type of mass on one of your valves or something like that, and then your heart will pick it up, and it was like, oh, it's there, and it'll tell it to beat faster.
Mm.
Or it could be electrolyte imbalance. So see, that's what I'm telling you. It's the art of medicine.
Right. So it
You
could
don't
come
know
from
what it is, but they have to see someone.